Very good morning, students. Children, in our previous class, we have completed the chapter 2.3 of Wall Magazine for your class. In that, children, I gave you some activity that to prepare to make a magazine, that your own individual magazine you have to make. So once you have prepared your magazine, so you can send me a pic so I can see your magazine. Open it properly and inside and outside send me the pic of your magazine. Okay, now let's move on to a new topic. Children, it's a very interesting topic today, and the name of the chapter is 2.4. It's Anak Krakatoa. Now you all are thinking that what is mean by Anak Krakatoa? Now children, Krakatoa is an island, and the meaning of word Anak is child of. In this article, tell us about the volcano Krakatoa and its extended part Kanak. So let's see. Krakatoa is an island in the Sunda Strait between Java and Sumatra in Indonesia. Student, it is an island. You know, children, what is an island? An island is a land which is covered by water on all four sides. So it is covered with between Java and Sumatra in Indonesia. Which island? That Krakatoa Island. It is known for its volcano which erupts regularly. Erupts means children explodes or burst out suddenly. That's come the lava from inside. And do you know what is a volcano? The next we will see that what is a volcano. And children, every now and then there are volcanoes over there. Then the lava erupts from its. Okay, now we will study what is volcano. A volcano, children, or volcano means it's a crack or opening in the earth's crust. Crust means, children, a hard outer covering of something. And there is a hot molten rock near the earth's crust. Sometimes, children, it rises to the surface of the earth through such a crack or opening and flow out. You can see in the picture how it's flow out. When this happens, we say that the volcano has erupted. That means explode, burst out suddenly. And children, a volcanic eruption happen on a tremendous scale. That means a very great in amount or level. Can you see that thick dark clouds of smoke, children, rises high from the opening and spread in the sky with big glowing burning chunks. Chunks means roughly, and lava had thrown out of the crack in the earth. Very hot mud and ash are also thrown out, children. And a great volcanic eruption can change the landforms in an area. You can see exactly in the picture how the smoke is going and spreading in the air with big glowing burning chunks. You can see. Okay, children, we have seen that about the volcano, that how it's erupt. Now, children, volcanoes are popularly classified into three categories. The first one is active volcanoes, second one is dormant volcanoes, and third one is extinct volcanoes. So, but today, children, we are going to see only the two volcanoes, that is active volcanoes and dormant volcanoes, and the third part of the volcano that we will see in the next class. Okay, now let's see first what is an active volcanoes. Active volcanoes, children, volcanoes erupts regularly. That means, children, every now and then it is happening. So they are called as an active volcanoes. For example, in Italy, Indonesia, that means every now and then this volcanoes is happening over there. So that's why it's called it as an active volcanoes. Even children, you can see in the YouTubes and all. If you want to search about the active volcanoes, it is there in the uh, state. So you can see that in the pictures, and you will come to know that active volcanoes is nowadays also it is going on in every places of island. So, okay, now we will see the second one, that is in dormant volcanoes. Dormant volcanoes means temporarily inactive or in a deep sleep. In children, it is an inactive, not an active. How the active volcano is active, but in dormant volcanoes, children, it is not active, it is inactive. So it is not sure that we come to know about, that we don't know about this dormant. That means we find information about the eruptions of these volcanoes in history, but now they are quiet. Okay, that means they are quiet. If we want to know the eruptions of volcanoes, we can see in the information we will get in the history. Okay, now in the next class, children, we will see the third one, that is an extinct volcano. In the children, we are going to see that in August 1883, the volcano has erupted with such a loud boom that it was heard more than 3,500 kilometers away in Australia. And children, the islands, which was a volcanic mountain, collapsed on itself. So all this, everything, children, we are going to see in the third volcanoes, that is an extinct volcano. Okay, okay, children, I want to say one thing. In your workbook, the question number 4, it is given you to draw a diagram to show a volcanic eruption. From the description given in this passage, show the following in it. So children, I will send you the pic of that volcano so you can draw the pictures in your workbook. Okay. Very good morning, students. Children, we have started with chapter 2.4, Anak Krakatoa, and in the previous class we had seen the page number 34. In that, children, we had studied about that Krakatoa is an island, and we have seen about what is a volcano, that how it's crack and how it's burst, and how it's glowing burning chunks of rocks and rock hot lava thrown out of the crack in the earth. And also we have seen, children, the volcanoes are popularly classified into three categories. The first one is active volcanoes, second one is dormant volcanoes, and third one is extinct volcanoes. So active volcano, that means it's active, erupts regularly now and then also. And in dormant volcanoes, children, it is temporarily inactive. That means it's suddenly it in a deep sleep. It doesn't erupts. But in active volcano, it's erupts regularly now and then. Okay, now in this class, children, we are going to see a third volcanoes, that is an extinct volcanoes. Can you see in the pictures that how the extinct volcanoes burst out like a red lava? Okay, now in the deep explanation, the deep theory, we are going to see what is an extinct volcanoes. Geographers can guess by looking at the rock formation that they used to erupt long, long ago, but there is no record of it in history. An extinct volcano is unlikely to erupt again. So, what are these, children? It means that what geographers are telling, that they are looking at the rock formation. They can guess by looking at the rock formation what rocks were there that they used to erupt. Erupt means a sudden burst of pressure, such as lava from a volcano. And children, long, long ago, there is no record in history also about this volcano. An extinct volcano is unlikely to erupt again and again. But children, in active volcano, it erupts regularly. Second paragraph. Krakatoa is an active volcano. It has erupted many times, causing great disaster. That means Krakatoa, children, is an active volcano. It erupted many times, causing a great disaster. Disaster means, children, great harm. That means peoples get harmed about when these volcanoes erupt. Damage or death, or seriously its difficulty, we can say. So that means that when they were destroyed on that time, and the worst of the eruptions took place in August 1883. That means it was a very bad eruption was placed in 1883. Worst condition was happened on that time in August 1883, and the volcano erupted with such a loud boom that it was heard more than 3,500 kilometers away in Australia. So children, there was such a loud sound. We can imagine also that was loud sound that it was heard more than 3,500 kilometers away in Australia. Now you can think about it, how much loud sound it was erupted over there. And it is believed to be the loudest sound that man has ever heard. So it is said that it is believed to be the loudest sound that man has ever heard about this sound and heard this sound. The islands, which was a volcanic mountain, collapsed on itself. That means the islands, which was a volcanic mountain, collapsed on itself. Itself means children fall down suddenly because of pressure or lack of strength or support. It was fall down over there. The dust that was thrown up in the eruption rose to about 80 kilometers in the sky. It spread in the sky around the world and later settled in different parts of the world thousands of kilometers away. Now you can see the pictures in your textbook, children, the page number 34. You can see that how the dust was throwing up in the eruption in the air. It's still about 80 kilometers has gone in the air. What? The dust. And there was a small pieces which was thrown away, settled in different parts of the world and thousands of kilometers away. Now let's see in the third paragraph. The eruption caused giant waves or tsunamis in the sea near the island. About now, children. Recently, we heard tsunamis. Children, what do you mean by what is tsunamis? Tsunamis means an extremely large wave caused by the movement of the earth under the sea, and often caused by an earthquake, that is called as a tsunami, or we can see as a destructive tidal wave. Okay, that means a very large wave caused by the movement of the earth under the sea, that is called as a tsunami. And about 165 villages and towns were destroyed due to eruption and the tsunami. So many much peoples, the villages, town were destroyed due to the eruption and tsunamis. And children, this eruption destroyed two-thirds of the island of Krakatoa. The two-thirds of the island has destroyed. It collapsed beneath the surface of the sea, creating a huge underwater volcanic crater or hole. That means the eruption destroyed how many parts of the Krakatoa island? Two-thirds parts. And fully destroyed by this eruption, it collapsed from the surface of the sea lava and came out. And it fell down suddenly, children. There was a hole between them where it's bursting out. And the hole was more than 6 kilometers wide over there. So you can, children, imagine that how much that burst has, that dust was coming, and it was in the hole, and it was 6 kilometers wide. That hole, from that inside the part it is coming, and how it is erupts over in Krakatoa Island. Okay. Then now again in 1927, on that time we have seen that in August 1883 it was held. Now again in 1927, a plume of smoke. Plume means, children, a tall thin mass of smoke, dust, or similar substance that rises up into the air. And a crater means, children, a circular depression, hole, sometime. So a plume of smoke rose out of the water on the crater. It was followed by another eruption. A few days later, a new island volcano broke water. How did it happen? That means then in the year 1927, the cracker, it is came out throughout. That rises up into the air. or you can say of smelling up molten materials from the earth. It came out, and on that time another eruption took place at that time. And few days children again after the new island was coming out, a new volcano we can say, it broke the water. And how did it happen? When the underwater volcano threw up ash and rock, it was quickly taken. Children, when underwater volcano threw the ash means the rock, and it was suddenly taken by the sea water. And then what happened? The lava came out very faster, and this volcanic material was now taken away by the waves, and which were moving very fast. And then from that, a new mountain began to grow, and this mountain that is there very hot and where is not taken away from the water, but children slowly remain there, and mountain began to grow over there. And then a few islands grew, from which the island from the old one of Krakatoa, and then it was named as the Anak Krakatoa, as a child of Krakatoa. That means when the lava started flowing out the Krakatoa faster, that means it is growing the lava faster again and again, and this volcanic material was not all taken away from by the waves. And after that, sometimes a new mountain began to grow, and it kept growing and was soon seen above the water. Okay, then afterward, the old island was Krakatoa, and it was named as Anak Krakatoa, or we can say the child of Krakatoa. Previously, it was named as the island was Krakatoa, but now after that, it was named as Anak Krakatoa. Okay, Anak Krakatoa is still an active volcano. Now, children, you can see that we have seen that it is an active volcano. Eruption have begun again since 1994. That means since 1994 it began, and it lies quiet for a few days, and then again there are eruption. That means again and again the eruptions are going over there. I had eruptions take place over there, and with more lava flowing out, the island is still growing bigger. That means over there the lava is flowing to the island, and it's still going bigger and bigger where the land in the island. And since 1950, the island has grown at an average rate of 5 inches per week. That means since 1950, the island has grown up. That average rate, that means every week, per week, the 5 inches is growing over there. Where? In the island. A part of the old island known as Rakata. Children, the old island name was already known as a Rakata. And children, it is still visible in the sea, and it little away from the sea, and it is little bit still away from the Anak Krakatoa. Which island, children, over there? It's the Rakata. And after Krakatoa's eruption in 1883, and children, when eruption was happened in 1883, this was the worst eruption of the volcano one happened over there, children. Remember that. And it collapsed beneath the surface of the sea, creating a huge underwater volcanic crater or hole. And the hole was almost, children, more than 6 kilometers wide over there, and were covered. After Krakatoa's eruptions in 1883, all the surrounding islands and coast were covered with hot ash. That means when erupt over there, so the islands and coast were covered with the hot ash. Hot ash means, children, the rock. It is covered with the rock, but no life remained when a scientist visit it in 1884. So children, the scientist has visited over there in the year 1884 to see that how the situation is going on, how the situation is after erupting that volcano. So what they found, he found just only the one spider there. So what they had found over there, children, the scientists, only just a one spider over, just moving over there. Okay, now just see the Rakata pictures. We can see the Rakata pictures over there, that how the Rakata's island is over here. But the living world of Rakatas, now we are going to see in this paragraph how the living worlds of Rakata, that means the people, the mountain, the plants and animal, how these people are living over there in Rakata Island, that we are going to see in this paragraph. But the living world in Rakata was not lost and gone forever. The wind and the sea brought seeds of plants to the island. Some seeds came with the birds who flew over the island. Plants and animals that live in the sea came to the coast again. Small land animals like ants, termites, or even rats and lizards traveled to the island on plants floating in the sea. One edge of island was soon teeming with plants and animals. Now it means children, the living world of Rakata was not lost and gone forever. And the wind and the sea brought seeds of plants to the island, children. Some seeds came with the birds who flew over the island, and after that, plants and animals that live in the sea came to the coast again, and the small lands animals like ants, termites. Termites, children, a small white tropical insect which eats wood. It is called as a termite. Okay, or even rats and lizards travel to the islands on plants floating in the sea. And the children, the island was soon teeming with plants and animals. Now, next para. It was like a laboratory where scientists can see how living things slowly develop in an area. So, in the laboratory, the scientists are seeing that how it is going. That means the living thing slowly it's developing in that area of themselves. That means it's growing slowly. Slowly, it's growing up. So, today's scientists can observe this also in a part of Anak Krakatoa which does not get covered with volcanic ash. So children, today scientists also can observe this part of Anak Krakatoa that which does not get covered with volcanic ash. Okay. The western coast of Java was greatly affected by Krakatoa's eruption. So all that western coast of Java student is what it was fully damaged. You can see it is fully destroyed with the Krakatoa's eruption, and very few human beings were left there over. So there are numbers of members, also human beings are very few are left. But the wild animals and plants in that area grew in number again. So over there, the members of human beings are less, but the wild animals and plants are grew in number again. It means it's growing again. In fact, the wildlife grew naturally since there were no human beings to interfere with it. There was no one there to cut the trees or kill the animals. That means all the animals are having that rules that they can roam here and there. That means no human being interference is there. That no animals are hunting over there. That means they can't cut the trees also. So they are the animals and plants and animals. They are fully just grew naturally over there. So this region became a rich in wildlife. So this region, the islands has become a wildlife over there. So I hope children you may have understood the chapter. I know it's a very just a complicated chapter you to understand, but I want you to children just go through this video twice or thrice time, and I want you to see the videos. If you want, you can see in the YouTube that Anak Krakatoa nowadays is happening in now them also that active volcano is happening over there. Now and then it is an active over there. So you can see in the YouTube that Mexico, Italy, and all etc. It is going over there. The volcano, how it bursting, how it's erupt over there. Okay, and I want you to children just read the chapter twice time, and just understand listen this video also the twice or thrice time, then only you will come to know exactly what is an Anak Krakatoa island is. Okay. Okay, now we will let's see our meanings. The first one is erupts. It means explodes or burst out suddenly. Second one is crust, a hard outer covering of something. Third one is tremendous, that means a very great in amount or level. Fourth one, chunk, roughly cut lump. Dormant means not active. Extinct means not existing now. And a disaster means great harm, damage, or death, or seriously difficulty. Eighth one, tsunami, an extremely large wave caused by a movement of the earth under the sea, often caused by an earthquake. Collapse, to fall down suddenly because of pressure or lack of strength or support. Plume, a tall, thin mass of smoke, dust, or similar substance that rises up into the air. 11th one, visible, can be seen. 12th one, termite, a small white tropical insect which eats wood. It is an insect, children, the termite, and it's only eats the wood. Teeming with, that means the full of. Affected, influence to change. Interfere, to involve yourself in a situation when your involvement is not wanted or it's not helpful. Okay, now here we had finished our chapter 2.4, Anak Krakatau.